Remember, athletes, it's about consistency first, then intensity. Transformation is about changing who we are through our habits. Your path to success, it's a journey. You are unstoppable. You are an athlete. Every day that we wake up able to enjoy the day with the health that we have is a gift. You know, the goal is to become 1% better every single day. Your workout is done and your results are there. Unleash that unstoppable force within you.
Welcome back, athletes. Today is the day that we are gonna dust off that BOSU and use it to really sculpt the core. Now, if you've never used a BOSU before, no worries. I'm so happy to introduce some new movements to you. Or if you always see them at the gym but not really know what to do with them, today is the day that you're going to bring some new exercises to the gym or maybe to your gym routine. All right, so here's what you're going to need to follow along. You're just gonna need your BOSU, and then you're also going to need your mat. Now, we're just about to begin, but before we do that, I wanna remind you that if you are all about the short, intense workouts that deliver results in no time, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because that is what it's all about. 5 to 12 minute workouts that target every part of the body using very little equipment and delivering crazy results very, very quickly. All right, so here's how it's gonna go down. Today, we're going to do a 6-minute BOSU core and ab sculpting workout, and we're gonna train for 45 seconds in each interval and rest for 15 seconds. So like all of the other workouts on my channel, I'm gonna show you your first movement, and then you're gonna check this box above to see what's coming up next, so that we move quickly and then give you some time to maybe try out another workout too. All right, so let's get started. Now, with the BOSU, there are 2 sides that we can use, and this is what I call the sunny side up, but when we flip over the BOSU, that gives us a whole bunch of new exercises to do too. And if you like this workout today and you wanted to see more BOSU workouts, let me know, because it helps me create the content that you enjoy and that you want to see. All right, so let's get started. So first movement today is gonna be super simple. We're just gonna start with a crunch. And what's really great about the BOSU is that it gives you a lot of low back support. So we never get to hyper extend or hyper flex, because we're always just gonna follow the curve of the BOSU. And so you're gonna open up, inhale, and then exhale, really push that low back into the BOSU and really start to feel that engagement. And you're gonna see that I'm gonna be moving nice and slow, and I'm doing that purposely because that's how we really recruit as many muscle fibers as possible and really start to connect with the body as well. All right, so for 45 seconds, that's all we're going to do as the first movement, and then prepare for what's coming up next. In those 15 seconds break, I will share with you some modifications or suggestions to help you follow along. Here it is, athletes. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so inhale. And then see how slow I'm moving, because again, the goal is if I connect the movement with my breath, it starts to feel more natural. Actually, what happens in the body physiologically is a lot more integrative processes. And then the body starts to memorize this pattern and attach it to breath. So inhale, open up, and then again, drive the low back into the BOSU. And I already feel the burn. How about you? Where are you at? All right, good work. And then in just a moment, we're gonna switch our position to just a little bit higher on the BOSU. So right now, my low back is pushed against, and my bum is a little bit low, and break. But now, I'm gonna slide my bum a bit higher, and from here, I'm gonna lean back. So now I actually start to feel more of a resistance just from leaning back. I'm gonna put my hands together, and then keeping my eyes on my hands, I'm going to do a Russian twist from here. And what's really fun about this is, as you notice, as you move from side to side, your hips are readjusting to grab the balance and the center of gravity back in its line so that you don't topple over. And as a result, we engage and recruit core muscles even more. So you feel it, I know, because I'm feeling it. Continue to breathe, and again, notice how slow I'm going, because that truly is the magic sauce. All right, come on, stay here with me. We got 10 seconds to go. Don't break, and prepare yourself for a V-Sit coming up next. So continue to breathe. That's it, you got it. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, so option here, you can place your hands here, or you can place your hands anywhere on the floor if that's more stable for you, but we're gonna extend all the way and then we're gonna bring the knees and chest together. So I'm gonna add a little bit of element of intensity here, and I'm gonna hold on to the BOSU because it just gives me a lot more imbalance, and a bigger challenge is having to really regain my balance every single time. So inhale, extend all the way, exhale, knees to chest. That's it, you got this. I remember BOSUs were a fad, or they got really, really big in the early 2000s, and I see less and less of them, but I find they're just a beautiful tool because, especially when you've been injured, they really help to reestablish proprioception. So just this nature of instability forces the muscle and the joint to find its space in gravity and break. All right, so I'll continue that nerdiness in just a moment, but for now, you're gonna stay right here. I want you to place your forearm on the floor, and then you're gonna find, again, that center of gravity here on the BOSU. It might take you just a minute to find where it's at, but you'll find yourself in a position where you're actually able to lift up your legs without falling. So just find where that moment arm is, or sort of where that pivot point is in your body that will allow you to do this. All right, that's it, keep going. Good job. So as I was sharing earlier, when we injure ourselves, so imagine we sprain an ankle or maybe we tear a ligament in the knee, what happens is immediate atrophy, and then the joint just kind of falls asleep because it's wanting to protect itself. And as a result, it becomes more unstable. And so what it loses is its capacity to know where it is in space. But when we use these types of movements and break, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. We're actually able to re-establish proprioception so that we avoid re-injury. All right, so here we go. Again, find that center of gravity, and let's go. That's it, you got it. Maybe you don't have a mic here on your hip. That might make it a little bit easier to lift up. There we go. And that's it. And just really drive the breath, and don't worry so much about the elbow. Just let it naturally follow the body, but I really want you to focus on the legs and just really lifting up those legs right from here, really feeling them in the obliques. That's it, you got it. Good work. Few more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and break. Oh, that was so good, and I know that my left side is a little bit weaker. All right, so now we're gonna do a dolphin plank, which you may have already seen on my channel. We're gonna now get on the soft side, or the sunny side up of the BOSU. Elbows are on, feet are extended, and from here, we're gonna push back and forth. And again, you're gonna start to feel that instability, and your body's going to force you to shift, and you're gonna feel that firing in the core like crazy, because I'm already feeling it, actually also feeling my shoulders. And I hope that today, this has maybe introduced something new to you that you can add in your routine, or something that can help you just change it up a little bit, because we actually get stagnant in our training when we repeat the same thing over and over. And sometimes introducing a new piece of equipment like this to our usual regular routine, even if it's a regular squat and we decided to squat on the BOSU, that already changes it up entirely. So I hope that that has served you in some way today. And break. All right, good work. High five for making it all the way through with me. Remember, if you have it in you, repeat one more time, or check out the other workouts I have linked for you at the end of this one to complete your training today. Now, I love to hear from you, so let me know how this went for you. Comment below, share with me any thoughts or ideas or inspirations that you may have. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe so that we keep training together, and you'll see how in 5 to 12 minutes every day you can transform your body in no time with very little equipment. All right, athletes, now let's go refuel, rehydrate, and let's meet in the next one. You got this.